Winter Field Day 2025. Join me in this video. I'm going to be recapping my experience with Winter Field Day 2025. I did a camp out at Rathtrevor Beach Provincial Park in Parksville, British Columbia. I'm going to be showcasing my ham radio setup, including the equipment that I used, my camping equipment, and some of the experiences that I had, whether it be weather and band conditions, that sort of thing. So stay tuned. All right, Winter Field Day 2025. I had a lot of fun. I camped, like I said, at Rathtrevor Beach Provincial Park, which does happen to be a twofer in the Parks on the Air program, which I did submit my logs to as well. So some of the equipment I used my FX4CR. That's a 20-watt. I also used my 6-band linked dipole. This was made by a fellow ham, V7 LSE. It's a 6-band linked dipole, just uses little alligator clips to link each band together. So, you do have to drop down the mast each time you want to switch bands, but it works fantastic. It is a little bit directional, but you don't have to tune it or anything like that. So it works great with the FX4CR that doesn't have a tuner. On top of that, I used the 23-foot Sotabeams Mast, the tactical 7000 HDS. Fantastic little mast. Have a look at this video here. It's a little bit of a trick that I use for putting up the mast while I'm camping, or anytime I need to bring a propane tank, basically.
This is the way I set up when I'm camping and have a propane tank. I always carry the propane tank in one of these milk crates because it makes it easy to carry, makes it a lot less likely to tip over. I can, store a few things in it like the propane tree, that sort of thing. But conveniently, the Sotabeams Tactical 7000 HDS, I can't even pull it out here, fits perfectly right in the corner of one of these. So it works fantastic as an anchor. So this is how I actually will be setting up my mast. And oh, it's real cold out here. But yeah, this is how I'll be setting up my mast, and it is super stable and will, even if the propane tank is empty, it still is stable enough to hold the mast with 100 foot of inverted V dipole going in either direction. Fantastic way to set it up. Definitely, if you go camping with a propane tank, you should be putting it in a milk crate, and conveniently enough, the mast, I'm sure other masts will fit in there as well. You can't even pull it out. You have to put it in there the same time as you're putting the propane tank in, and it just locks it right in there.
I also used a Lenovo 3-in-1 Chromebook, touchscreen with a detachable keyboard, and that was running Ham 2K Polo for logging. The Ham 2K Polo logging software is fantastic. You can see the map with all your QSOs on it right off the bat. And and having a touch screen, it works great. Being able to move between the fields in the logging app, so quickly getting back to make an edit or change a mistake or anything like that. So that's what I used for logging. I also had a couple of battery packs for backup power. Most of the devices that I have, run off USB-C, my phone, that sort of thing. The FX4CR, I do have a couple of battery packs that I used for that. I actually only used the lithium-ion battery that I have for it. I didn't even deplete it completely. If you want to have an in-depth look at the equipment that I used, a couple videos back I did a full breakdown of my portable ham radio kit for HF. So while I was out, I made 141 contacts, and that's across 80 meters, 40 meters, 20 meters, and 10 meters. And band conditions seem to be great. I made a couple QSOs down to Mexico from Vancouver Island here, so that was a big plus. Other than that, mostly contacts from United States and other Canadian entities as well. you know, as most contests, you know, getting out, especially with 20 watts, you know, on a contest weekend is, you know, a little bit challenging. But yeah, got lots of, plenty of contacts to satisfy my craving for winter field day. It got down to about -3 degrees Celsius. I think that's 27 Fahrenheit at night. So it was pretty chilly. I used a little buddy propane heater. I've used those for quite a number of years. I actually just replaced one that I had. It was the plastic sides on it actually started getting brittle and cracking and breaking. So I treated myself this year to a brand new buddy heater. They were on sale at Cabela's, I think, or Bass Pro Shop now is what it is. But they were on sale for $100 Canadian, so I couldn't go wrong with upgrading that. You may be concerned, you know, using a propane heater inside a tent. Literally kept every single window open on the tent and was still plenty warm and plenty of airflow going through the tent. I've used this heater in a number of conditions. I used to use it inside my Volkswagen bus, you know, on a regular occasion. And again, keeping all the windows open in that thing and on the low setting, keep me plenty warm and plenty of airflow going through there. There's lots of videos out there too of people testing these with carbon monoxide and oxygen sensors that, you know, this thing will turn off before any oxygen depletion is even detected on these sensors. So, you know, it is a great unit. I feel safe using it. You know, I don't obviously use it in any enclosed space other than, you know, a well-ventilated one. Winter Field Day 2025, I had an absolutely fantastic experience. You know, the actual campground, the beach at Rathtrevor is fantastic. If you're in the area and you have an opportunity to go to Rathtrevor Provincial Park, it's gorgeous. There's tons of walking trails. There is more than enough to do there. Bring your kids. There's a playground, all that kind of thing. The camping situation there is great. They got tons of sites. The playground there, they have a bike pump track. They have all sorts of things. So if you got kids, there's lots to keep them busy. And yeah, if you're a Parks on the Air operator, it is a twofer. So it's Aerosmith Biosphere Reserve as well as Rathtrevor Beach Provincial Park. I believe off the top of my head that's CA4012 and CA0060. I could be wrong on those, but I think I've activated a couple of times and remember that. But thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you are gonna take part, if you took part in Winter Field Day 2025, you know, leave a comment below and tell me how your experience was. You know, if you think that, you know, I could do it better, leave a comment below. Suggestions, I'm open. Let me know what you think, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.